Okay, I hope this all works out well and easily, but hi, I'm back again to discuss this whole ordeal some more with you guys because, oh my goodness, I just cannot believe it. Let me just double check real quick if everything is going smoothly, and it should be. It says that we're good. Yeah, and you can hear me, that's very good. I hope you are well. I hope life is good. And yeah, we're gonna get right back into this whole ordeal. It's just been a doozy. So prepare yourselves, okay? Because what has happened is we are going over the Astroworld documents that came out, but I wanted to show you guys a few things before we do that because I want to, once again, set the stage, right? So before the whole thing went down, people were already, like, doing this. Okay, so that was before the show even began. That was before things got really wild. This is the artwork that we had spoke about. Very creepy. Definitely set up to scare people, I guess, you know? And I also wanted to look at the stage and show you guys that because we had spoke a lot about the stage and how it essentially created the problem. And this is the setup right here. You see that, like I stated, it has these things set up, but it's more like a cattle corral than anything, and you can only go inward. There's no coming back outward. So we're looking more into the Astroworld Fest because the recent documents came out that we were looking at right here, right? We see that these tell us very different stories than what we were told from the start. We're seeing different things being played out here, and nobody's being held accountable. And these were just released recently, so you guys know. I think a lot of the time they really hope that people won't go through these things, but no, we're the type of people that do, okay? I also want to show you guys this one real quick because this is going to give you an idea of what the concert looked like, the countdown before the concert, and as well as the Phoenix Rising. So you see the countdown going down, okay? You see that, and then there's the Phoenix right there. Boom. How, like, first of all, spooky and eerie is this, right? Because we had this with the Hunger Games as well. That darn fire phoenix. What could it mean? Rising from the ashes, anew, born again from the flames, y'all. Okay? This, it's going on for a good minute. Like, I will put everybody's, like, stuff down below so you can see whose stuff I was using to reference this. But there's a part where you can see him again. We talked about how he was on a rise, like above the stage. I wonder if I can get a picture of that. Maybe not. Okay, so we're getting a lot of the crowd, though. Him on the stage. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Look at this. Don't forget to hit the like. Look at that. How creepy is that? That is just so creepy, sus. Hey, Finn. Finn's chilling. Okay, so this was his apology, essentially. I don't know if I'll be able to hear it. Let me see. Thank you again so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get that to work. Okay. Sorry, I should have warned you guys. Okay. It does get intense, but those of you who know about this, you know, okay? So this is what I meant about him on the high-rise. Here he is. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. He said it one time, y'all. He said it one time. Look. He's like, hurry it up. Look, help this one dude so he appears as though he's done something, right? He has to be held accountable. So he's really rushing this along, okay? So now, y'all, Look at him singing as this person is being carried out. Okay? I know that's like really, really rough. I know. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. I know the names too. I know. It's hard. Y'all, oh my god. Yeah, it's a tough one, okay? So here we go. He continues. And it is such a contrast to see the videos, right? It's such a contrast to see people's Snapchat videos and all of them just chanting, "Stop the show, bro! Stop the show! Stop the show! Stop the show!" Okay, I need to tell y'all something. In the short I did, right, if you've seen the shorts about this, we spoke about how Travis Scott himself tells the police, listen to this, okay, tells the police that he was in a trance. What? Yeah, told the police that he was in a trance. Huh? What? Travis Scott told the police that he was in a trance. I'm gonna say it. On the stage. That's why he didn't help people. Is that why? Oh my goodness. Okay. I also want to read to you real quick before we get back into the documentations. But thank you guys seriously so much for being here. Please hit the like. It's the only thing I'm ever going to beg you for. And I so appreciate you. Okay. Yeah. Because we spoke about how when we hear about this from other people, they keep saying there was hundreds of people, you know, everywhere being pulled out, being cared for, I guess. So they say, and yeah. So why is there really only 10? I have to ask, is there really only 10? Because when we even look at the Astroworld, and this is the wiki, okay, on November 5th, 2021, a crowd incident occurred during the first night of Astroworld Fest, music fest founded by rapper Travis Scott, was held at that park, okay? And it goes on to say 8 people passed, and then and then the cause of that was the compression, and then it goes on to say that there was 10, but listen, more than 300 people, here it is, more than 300 people were treated for injuries at the festival's field hospital. Multiple concert goers documented the incident by posting videos recounting their experience on social media during and after the concert, which is what we had just taken a look at, right? So Scott was in particular was condemned for how he handled this incident. Yeah, his apology video went viral. It was heavily ridiculed, as it should have been, turning into an internet meme, as it would have been, because this dude is a joke. This situation is a joke. It's insane to me. Lawsuits were filed. So many people were involved. The rest of the festival was canceled, and no Astroworld festival has been held since. Think about that for a second, okay? They're not doing another one, right? But what will they do? What will Travis Scott do? He will create a new festival, and they're going to call it what? Utopia. Huh? They're going to make another festival, and they're going to call it Utopia. The sickness, you guys, it is insanity to me. Insanity, right? Who cares? The people who are affected by this event care. The people who lost loved ones care. You know, that's who cares. And the fact that it was a satanic ritual in front of everybody's face. You know, that's the kind of people who care. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. All right. So the festival was an annual music event, and basically it's important because this man should no longer be able to hold a show. I mean, if you have multiple people lost at your show and you've done nothing to make it better, or like, I don't know, manage the circumstance and the situation, yeah, no, you should not be allowed to have a show. You shouldn't. Like, that's that. Facts on God. Like, on God, for real. Like, capital period. That's it. All right. So let's go into the early warning signs, because y'all, it's right here. It is right here. It's right here. All right. Concerns about the ratio of guests, which we spoke about because the venue was too small, which they knew, but he was stubborn and he wanted it. So they say, listen, they already knew it was too small. The police, they tried to tell them. There was a lot of problems with this. There was budgetary issues, staffing, and security protocol with conflicts with all of these, right? And that's how we ended up with a bunch of children as security. That's how we ended up with, all these people. It's pretty wise. Okay, so it says they do plan for such events to occur, or like they have a plan in place when these events do occur, but clearly they didn't. Clearly they still haven't shown one to date. That's in the police report that we're going to look at, and that's a problem, okay? Security planning is necessary. It is for a reason, and what is the point if you're not even going to use it, right? What's the point? Why do people have those jobs? To create security plans and make these measures. Like, what is the point? Okay. It goes on to say, early attendees recalled witnessing the same scene that experts later collaborated. This was nearly, it included the layout, how it was bad. The layout was bad. Poor lighting. The main stage was never utilized to assist with crowd control. Oh man, there was only 2 water stations. That was another thing. I heard a lot of people were like so thirsty. A lot of people were like really struggling. That's weird. And this is Apple, y'all. Like, this was supposed to be an Apple Music event, y'all. He made $4.5 million, y'all. And did he get that money? Did he get that money? Well, good golly. Good golly. One lawsuit against Apple claimed that early reports pointed to placement of the streamer's camera team equipment surrounding the venue's quadrant barriers that split the premises horizontally and vertically, arguing that this planning decision cut off concert-goers' means of dispersal. Exactly. Means of dispersal. Are they really trying to blame it on the camera dude? Hold on, wait a minute. Early reports pointed to the streamer's camera team. Wait a minute. So they're blaming it on Apple? Wait, it's Live Nation who set up the event and who decided where things went. Like, that's wild. I mean, I guess maybe because they did the stream, but I don't know. And he was promised that money from the stream, but only if he finished the stream. Thus, he finished the show. And many of you who caught the stream yesterday, you'll know that most of the people who left did so in the first 20 minutes. And they just kept going. Yeah, it was very important to show you guys the part that happened before, right? Because that's very important to know that Travis Scott is a serial offender when it comes to these things, right? Somebody that encourages his fan to rage. And this was even stated as well in the report. It's stated in the report that an attendee told an officer, because he kept trying to like shoo her from jumping the fence, she said, "This is what he wants us to do." And the officer was taken aback and he was like, "What? Who wants you to do what?" And she said, "This is what Travis Scott wants us to do. He wants us to rage and do these things." Okay. All right. Let's just jump right back into the paperwork for a moment then, shall we? So for those of you, again, who were with me yesterday, we went through about the first 10 pages, I think. So let's take a look. These are just the people who were involved. We went through all of that. The names are right there, as you can see. We went through a few of the stories already, and I want you guys to know, again, which is very important, body camera, none. Body camera, none. None. Huh? What? No body camera at all? None. Every time, everywhere I look, no body camera. No body camera. It went on and on. No body camera. Why not? They said because no police activity took place at the concert. That's why, apparently, their body camera was not turned on. What? Does this make sense? Does that make sense to anybody? I don't get it. There's so many ways that this failed. So many ways that this fell short. I don't understand. So we already read about Arturo and things that went along with that. I do believe we read a few of the reports. Yeah, we went through this one. Okay. I just want to make sure. I agree with that. I absolutely believe that. I will say it is absolutely a ritual, the whole thing from start to finish, from the way they set up the concert to the weird music and frequencies they played a half an hour beforehand. The fact that half of the crowd never, prayed once in their life, but they sure were praying that night, The fact that all these people had this intuition that something was wrong. Come on, people were not just saying that to jump on some hype train of like, oh my gosh, I was there. Like, no, it was like they were scared something was wrong. They knew that. They felt that. And they were very much so trying to help others. And it's just wild to me. There's a documentary about Travis Scott. And I was just disgusted to hear this. Like, there needs to be a documentary on every person that stuck their hand out to help another person that night. There needs to be a documentary about that EMT boy, right, who risked his life again and again to help others, who ensured that people made it to the tent and got medical help, right? Those are the real heroes of that night, and their stories deserve to be told more than anybody's, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, as we move forward, there will be some indication that some of these concert goers had substances in their system. You don't need to think one way or another about that. It does not mean that what happened was okay. It does not make this okay. I don't want anyone to have any preconceived judgments on that fact alone, okay? Like, if you could just set that aside, know that that is something that, of course, would happen, right? But when you think about that, and you think about the fact that earlier reports told us that a security guard was jib-jabbed with some bull crap, right? Makes you wonder, what was going on here? How come people were just falling and collapsing? And truly, was it just the asphyxia? Because on these reports, it might say something else. Oh, look, guys, no body cam. Again. No body cam. Oh, man, I knew I was going to be more collected this stream, but good golly. See, my anger has turned into, like, just let's discuss this because we have to. It is important. Some people may think it's not, but it really is. These people deserve justice. Their life should have never been in danger like this. Their life should have never been something that hung in the balance. It's not up to Travis Scott what he does with other people's existence, like, at all. And again, the whole thing was set up to incite fear, to create this atmosphere of satanic, like, just awful, just the worst. All right, getting back more into the papers. It goes into all the officers, where each one was sent, and who they dealt with, and where they went from there. I want to look at some of these because the text messages are important, okay? And the families are important. And yeah, it's wild to me. Alrighty. So let's read some of the texts that they felt they needed, right? So the officer states, I observed the following messages. Ha ha ha, me, I'm here waiting on Travis. I swear, Mom, today had been crazy. There it is. Today had been crazy. Okay. She goes, yay, are you having fun? I'm so glad I came. Sadly, I couldn't get my merch today because I've been watching the performance. Yes, I love it. It's sad it's only 2 days. Yay. They send photos and show their mom their outfit for the concert, which is like such a me thing. Like, I would be doing this too. I would be texting my mom, like, Mom, I'm okay. Mom, life is good. Mom, look at my outfit. Like, all is well. And yeah, I could imagine, So, and my mom would do this too. Her mother was watching the live stream to see if she could see her daughter. And she watched as her daughter got medical attention. She was one that needed the medical attention and she appeared to be towards the front. She advised that Brianna was towards the back. So she's saying, you know, they were further back, I suppose. Esther told me that Brianna went with the following group of friends and that they were all good kids. That these were all good kids. Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm open to all possibilities because I do absolutely believe that they were using these types of techniques. And this, come on guys. The U.S. military has been doing testing since like the 50s on frequencies and on their own people. So can we stop? Can we stop pretending like these things don't exist? And they use it for crowd control. So it's not like it's unrealistic, for God's sakes. And of course, like they're going to use it at these concerts and such. Travis Scott told you out, like straight out, and the police, that he was in a trance. What else do I need to tell you? Boom, there's your proof. Okay? He's in a whole nother state of mind. Why? Because he's being taken over. So it goes on to say that they had a good time. They were eating tacos. All seemed well. After the concert, they bumped into Brianna. Brianna seemed completely normal at the time, full of joy. Travis Scott started. People got excited during this time. He was starting to get crowded. They described the location as being in the last quarter section of the crowd, and Brianna was behind him. They recalled having a hard time breathing, and they felt fainter for a little while. They observed Brianna and asking for help to get up because he had fallen. They continued. Brianna was on the ground. An unknown male attempted to provide CPR. They were not responding. He noticed that Brianna was not responding during that time. Another unknown male approached, and they were helping them. They took him over, and they still didn't have anything. This is what's going to make me frustrated is, again, they're going to bring up they were doing the God's greens, but yeah, like who wasn't at that point there that night? You cannot blame the God's greens for these things, okay? You cannot blame the God's greens for that. Jeez Louise. They go on to talk about the other friends that were there, that some of them ended up at the hospital. Michaela was one of Brianna's closest friends. They stated that they went to her other friend's house. Again, it's to the same story from all the friends. Is like they all went and got tacos. They all had a good time. And then this happened. It's so sad. It's so sad. All right, so here's another narrative from another report. Okay, this includes the introduction, initial investigation, Jacob at the hospital, Brianna at the hospital. Okay, so it's going further into the investigation. Okay, so again, it goes on to say, oh, wait, here, ready? Here. Okay, pay attention, ready? For those of you who are like looking away. Look, over here, okay? Hi. Here we go. Preliminary information was the possible causes of death ranged in asphyxia, stepping on, OD, and so it was that they're saying that they all went a certain way, right? Asphyxia. Why? Because maybe then it's not, there's no one to blame, essentially. They can't blame anyone. They can't put it on anyone. But if there's an OD or something like that, well then, maybe it's closer to blaming someone. I don't know. It goes on to say 4 expected passed at Heman, 2 expected at Ben Tubb, 1 expected at the Methodist, 1 expected at Texas Children's Hospital, 1 expected at Park Plaza. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right. It goes on. This is the same thing. Incidents reports about how they went to the hospital, how they gathered all their items, how they spoke with the nurse, how some had bruising and some did not at all. This is the same thing we went over. I know that it's a little frustrating when these things repeat, but they have to do it in a certain way, right? I know no one ever takes responsibility. Ain't that the truth? Oh my gosh. So a male who had been providing CPR to Brianna, a security guard, he guided Brianna away from the crowd. They were able to make it over the barricade to find a place in the grass where the friends kept helping. They were not responding at this time. So this is another side from another friend. That they don't do the bad things, that they believed that they were stepped on. And that's what caused this. Okay. This is going over more friends. Let me look at the further investigation real quick because they go into different detectives. And this is about the 14-year-old. They were given a photo of the 14-year-old. It matched the first complaint. So this is about Jacob. They go on to say that they uploaded this and tagged it. Here, you guys, this is another thing, okay, that I need to tell you about, okay? We need to tell you about. No body camera. Hey, how about that? Again, no body camera. Anyways, so when they did, here's the craziest part, ready? When they did get footage from Apple, because they had 4 different cameras set up all over that place, which conveniently shot the whole crowd. Those 4 different angles that shot the whole crowd, you know, they got that information. And when the police tried to open it, they couldn't. First of all, it was encrypted and password like kept. So what's that about? You know, who's that on? Is that on Apple or is it Live Nation? Whose fault is this, right? Who's that on? I don't know. Very curious. All right, goes on to state another one talking about their experience. This one is about Jay stating about all these different bodies and how hers definitely felt lifeless. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, here we go. A little bit further. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I know it's rough. So how come they don't have the freaking... How come they don't have that? Why don't they have that? All right, here we go. It says the security guard that was supposedly kapowed was given Narcan by paramedics. Okay, they're not just going to give somebody that, just so you know. Like, they're not just going to give someone that. They have to know for sure this person is in this circumstance. They're not going to do that. They're not just going to hit someone with Narcan. So we have to consider the fact that maybe some people were, you know, given things against their will. They're saying it happened to a security guard, but here's the thing. They were tasked with picking up that surveillance video, right? And they're the ones that had the issue with it. Showing all different angles of the concert, showing all different angles of the crowd. Curious, right? And as we go into property, that's where we're going to see a lot of this paraphernalia and things like that, okay? And they only found some of this due to having to go in their vehicles, right? Due to having to go through their stuff. So again, if you could just try not to look at that any type of way, right? Like, don't think about that too hard. Because go figure, like, we knew that a few of them would be. But what's important is that they do have a lot of evidence, a lot of proof, a lot of video footage, a few phones. They had a few articles of clothing. Let's see. And it's marked evidence. Insurance cards, Apple Watches. Y'all, that's what's crazy. Think about that. They have their Apple Watches. What does that mean? That means that Apple Watch was tracking their blood pressure and their vitals the entire time. That means they can look into that watch, look at that data, and find out exactly when and what happened. And I hope they do that. They have a couple Apple Watches. They need to do that. They should be doing that. They go on to say they have a fanny pack, some more clothing. Just ridiculous. COVID card, VIP passes, someone's change, coins, coin purse. Here's a curious one. Listen to this. Ready? No, you're not. Sorry for the vehicle. Okay. This one's just called lock. What does that mean? All right. Face mask with possible bluth on it. What? Face mask with possible bluth on it. And this one was a possible Bluth DNA swab. Disposable camera, Narcan wrapper, Apple Watch, COVID card, COVID test, Walmart ID. What's a Walmart ID? Oh, I guess if he works at Walmart. But why else would you have a Walmart ID? I don't know. I guess they must. All right. So it goes on to then say again all the things that they have in their possession from these people. Their medical bracelets, cameras, visas, cards, watches, wallets, container with lid, pre-sealed envelope. Whoa. Some of those I did not see before. All right. We're doing pretty good, though. We're getting through a good amount. Envelope of original packaging. What is this one? See limbs for more. Okay. All right. So this is where they're going to start doing it. Okay. Because listen, again, let me tell you. This is a vehicle examination. This is in someone's lockbox. Okay. So it sounds like this is someone's medication. Okay. This sounds like this is just someone's medication. And I swear to goodness, if they try and paint this crap like it's not, like if this genuinely is just someone's, oh my gosh. Bluth is blood. Certain things you just can't say a certain way, right? Here on YouTube. So please hit the like. Please share. It really means a lot. Even if you just got a few friends, guys. We need as many friends to come home as possible so that they can hear about this. Okay. It goes on to say, that sounds like it's someone's medication. Bag with substance. God's greens, if you will. And then another God's greens. God's greens. Narcan. I don't know what that is. God's greens. God's greens. Oh, a pen. Narcan. Hey, wow. You know what? Honestly, props to these people for carrying Narcan. They could save someone's life. So, good on them for that. If you guys know what Narcan is, if you have anyone in your life like that, absolutely. Absolutely have it in your home. Absolutely. That's just what a caring thing to do, right? Like, wow. It's amazing. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, that's so amazing. And whether they needed it for themselves or not, like, I'm not here to judge, okay? It's not my job. Not my duty. Not what I'm here to do. Not here to judge these people and their struggles or their diseases or their mistakes. It's not what we're here for, okay? Again, I hope you two can set that aside for now. Because so were so many other people. Like, sure, like a couple of them were. They were kids at a concert. What do you expect? They're going to have one or two things in their system. Like, a few of them will. Okay, so it goes on to say, pick up a footage of this incident. Ready? Here's this part. They asked me to retrieve the video, right, from the purple lot. They did have that purple lot. And it's just weird that they have to say purple lot like that. I don't know. The video was retrieved. It was put on an external hard drive at approximately 11:20 p.m. The employee met with them, gave them the drive, and they were given a password or something like that. But then it didn't work. Okay, that's what we see. And you guys, I even thought, I was like, yeah, please don't. I mean, if anyone's struggling in your lives, I'm always for that whole, please do what's best for you. Take care of yourselves. Do what you got to do. You know, we're here for you. If you need to talk, if you got to sweat it out for a few days, man, we got your back. We're not going to judge. People struggle in life. Like, I don't understand how people get so holier than thou when they're like, ridiculous. Anywho. All right, this is about, y'all, this is rough. Here we go. Father called about a missing son. Last heard going to the Travis Scott concert. The complaint identified was the one deceased male. Y'all, imagine just knowing that. Like, just knowing that your, like, kid was supposed to go, but that's all you knew. Ugh. That's so, and again, no body camera. Woo! No body camera. Again. Why? Why no body camera? They said because no police activity started until afterwards? What sense does this make? If these people were at the concert talking to people, isn't that police activity? Shouldn't that be recorded? I don't know about this. His dad said he told him not to go. He said he decided to go anyways. Axel was his younger brother. The last time he had contact with his brother was before the concert. He found out what was happening and he called. He found out about his brother. Oh, man. Okay, it goes on to say that the family had talked to one another and found out where the sister was and how they were all dealing with it. And they talk about how they essentially were talking to his family members about where he was staying. Oh, man. They gathered as much pertinent information as they could. They're writing this report from memory because they did not review the body camera footage. The body camera footage. When did they write the report? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How is that allowed? I have to write it from my memory because I did not have body camera on. Why not? Why not? What? Oh. Making report out of state. Did not review. That's why he's doing this. They made first contact with the statement information. Oh my goodness. So they don't have the original report. Oh my God. So they contacted that. Oh my goodness. So they don't even have the original report that they had. Oh. Okay, so they basically say how they went on helping the father in this scenario. Yo, where is the body camera? That is really getting me. That is really sending me right off. Like, what? Where is the body camera? Why don't you have it on? Why? All right, this goes on about more. This is our eldest, the one who was 27, Patrick. They go on to say where he ended up, what hospital it was. There was no investigative value in the video. Oh my God. There was no investigative value in these videos. Why? Because then they would have to put it in the report. That's why there's no value to the videos. Because they can't put it in the report. Why else are they doing that? They would always have it on. I know this. Like, we have family in the blue, okay? I know this. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, especially if there was a scenario like this at a concert with the biggest name around. Like, you would have your body camera on. No value, they said in the video. God dang. God dang. So they said they kept showing them videos, but they just didn't care. They could only remember, the only certain things they could remember was he took a video of the fireworks, which he showed me. Then there was no investigative value in these other videos. He remembered speaking with security and then waking up at the hospital with the nurse taking care of him. The hospital staff stated there was no drugs found in the system. No drugs. See? Not all of them. Hardly. Okay? Y'all, they really wanted it to be about that. They really did. They really wanted to be able to just say, y'all, these kids made some bad choices, and that's on them. Boop. No one to blame here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Peace. Like, what? No. There is someone to blame. So they go on to say, blah, blah, blah. It's about the female that was with the male. They got separated, much like many of the other stories. People were separated from one another. They did not speak to him. They did not hear from him. That was the last time they heard from them. No body camera. This is where I'm getting my stress from, I swear. I was wondering why my neck is so tense yesterday. This is why. No body camera. That's why. Over and over and over again. How is this so? Alright, this one goes over the next. This is witness statements. This is what we need, y'all. This is what we need. This is what we all came for. Let's see what these people said, right? Let's see. Let us just see. Okay. I want to see where they actually talk to. I met with narcotics lieutenant who advised me he was able to identify 3 people who arrived related to the Travis Scott concert. Related to that. Okay? 3. So Jeremy stated he was by the stage. He lost consciousness all of a sudden. He said when he returned to consciousness, he was sitting on the curb away from the stage. He believed that the lighting on the stage caused him to have a seizure. Oh my lordy. You guys, imagine. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. They are in a trance. It's not just the frequencies they're playing. They know that. They know that if you're using strobe lights, right, and it's at a certain speed, holy crap. He said himself, I felt the stage lights caused a seizure. He states himself he does not normally suffer from seizures. No camera video. Transcribed as a synopsis, not a verbatim. Why? Because there was no video. No video. She said she was with her sister at the concert. The crowd pushed forward. According to them, they were in the middle of the audience. The crowd began to push and push until she was able to get out. But she lost sight of her sister and Barty was gone. Barty is love. Do you guys remember Barty is love? Oh, Barty. To Barty's family, I'm so sorry that this happened. I can't even imagine how you must be feeling. Her mom is the most beautiful person in this whole wide world. When she came out and she was crying about her daughter. Her Barty, like that's... It just made me want to lose it because I know that would be my mama. Like my mama would be that person. She would be like, that's my baby. Like, what? She would not be able to cope. Like, she would lose touch with reality for a minute. That's for sure. Bless Barty's heart, too, because she was so beautiful. She was such a good person. She never did stuff like that. She never went to concerts. Didn't do stuff. Didn't do bad things. She was a good person. They're all good people. It didn't have to happen. So if we know that they have 1, weird frequencies making people feel sick. 2, smoke and fire making people feel sick and anxious. 3, strange art and weird stuff all over just to add to that discomfort. Like, I don't know. First of all, again, how is this an all ages show? Let us go over that real quick again. Okay, one more again, if you will. Do remember, Travis Scott was in Fortnite. And what happened? This. Ariana Grande was in Fortnite. And what happened in Paris? Yeah, well, okay. And that's fine. There's still no one held accountable for either. These are children. They're children. Literal children. It's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. Someone should be held responsible. They can't just say, whoops, no body camera footage. So they go on to say, investigations of a mass casualty event. They were further taking care of the child patient. This is our boy. 10 and 11 years old, y'all. Children. If a grown adult said he felt the stage lights caused a seizure in him, how would the kids feel? How would the kids feel? Right? Because you got to imagine, most of these kids are probably up on someone's shoulders already. Because the fact alone that they're a child and they're in a crowd. Right? Y'all. No way. They did not do this. They did not. Y'all, no way. This 11-year-old, they checked him and he had a presence of alcohol. You gotta be kidding me. Are they really going to say this? Are they really going to say this? Oh my gosh. At least at the initial time. There's no explanation for the child's condition? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, hold on. The doctor estimated the child's age, based on his height and all that, was between 10 and 11. Preliminary testing was performed on his urine, which came back, oh, thank God, negative. Okay, I was like literally about to trip out. Negative for the presence of alcohol. And at the time of the initial investigation, how is there no explanation then for this? How is there no explanation? Oh my gosh. What? Okay, so he had a phone too? Okay. Yep. Okay, that's Sharon's phone. No body camera. No body camera. Okay, they're talking about the narcotics division and how they were there and what types of substances these are. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They're currently assigned to the narcotics division to supervise overdose investigation squad. Several possible fatal ODs. How is it that all of the causes of death are asphyxia when they are saying a narcotics division dude was there because the possible fatal overdoses related to Astroworld? Why don't say what? Like what? This is so like the narratives, they just don't line up. Like the whole thing, as I said, with Travis Scott, with the others, it's not lining up. Wait, whoa, hey yo. Consented to taking the phone, but wants it back when they're done with it. Franco was a friend of Jacob, and his dad wasn't able to get in touch with Franco. I received the phone from his jacket. This nurse told me there was no obvious injuries, but they did put 2 holes in his chest while they were trying to retrieve him. What? What? They put 2 holes in his chest while trying to retrieve him. And if you guys saw the video of, I don't want to show it, of Rihanna. I'm sorry guys, I can't show it. But they dropped her on her head. They dropped her on her head. Pulled her out of the crowd and dropped her on her head. It's insane. I'm literally just amazed. Okay, so Jeremy, again, was conscious. He says, once more, he believes he had a seizure. His friends pulled him to safety, and then he woke up. No history of seizures. Didn't take any drugs. He consented to a blood test, and that was fine. This dude was totally good. So for Sunny, it's supposed to call me when they get their phone. Extensive swelling. Oh, this one had injuries, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, this goes on to explain all of the different vapes and sealed items and plastic bags with blue, plastic bag with residue, plastic bag with black bag with residue, plastic bag with unknown substance, plastic bag with vape pen, plastic vape pen, plastic bag with con residue. It's all residue? Bro, what? 50... Wait, hold up. Okay, hold up. Let's go back. Y'all. Other type of drug. Ready? Here we go. Plastic bag with pill bottle and approximately 55 pills. Plastic bag containing cracked vape pen. Plastic bag with Narcan spray. Good on them for that. Bag containing unknown substance. That's not a good part. Again, all these unknown substances. Well, get to testing. Where's this residue test? Y'all, I'm gonna go mad. No body camera. There it is again. No body camera. No camera issued. Sir, where is your camera, sir? Why? Why was your camera not on? How is it that there is at least like 20 police officers here? We can see them. We are discussing them. Ain't nobody. Ain't a single one. Got it on. There it is again. Modus operandi. No body camera. No body video. None. None. Oh my. Oh my. Here's the thing. I was curious. Is this all the information? Is this actually correct? Is this all the information into this investigation? Yes or no? I'm told yes, but I think I should still fill out a FOIA. I really do. My heart has this feeling like maybe there's something else. Maybe there is some footage. Maybe it came out after. I don't know, but I got a feeling I should take a look, because they're not just sending in certain people without knowing dang well what they're sending them in for, right? They're not just going to send in the clowns if they don't need the clowns, right? They're not just going to send in SWAT detail if they don't need that. They're not just going to send in certain people, right? They're just not. All right. Whew, Lordy. I'm trying to find where they are talking about Travis Scott's account, because it's very important. Okay, this is all the hospital investigations, which we had already pretty much gone over. Let me just double check real quick. There's so many pages, y'all. And it is important. See? Elevated stage. Yo, they better have really looked into the elevated stage in all of this. They really have better. Because he's sitting there telling them, I cannot see, I did not know. But you can see and you know, right? Like you clearly knew. Okay? They clearly knew. Alright. Is this the whole thing right here? Wait, where do they talk to Travis Scott? That's what we need to know. Returning to Travis. Number 8. Let's see. Did they talk to him, though? Where's the part where they said they contacted him? Number 8. Come on. Okay. So, here's the thing. Travis Scott, he did hear multiple things over the radio, basically saying this had happened, this is what's going on. Okay, listen to this. An anonymous tip for a follow-up review came in. The tipster did not leave a name nor call back from the number, but stated before the show there was a group of about 30 males meeting in the Panda Express and Chipotle parking lots near the stadium, and believes it to be related to the Astroworld festival. There was no further details, but y'all, what is going on? What is going on? So they're saying 30 males having a meeting, appear to be business as usual, y'all. Come on. I don't know about this. Some of this is just sus. And I know that they have to just write down what they can, so on and so forth, but come on, where is the interaction? There it is. Video from the Travis Scott event. Okay, so they go on to say that they were talking about the investigation. They provided me the hard drive with the surveillance video from Travis Scott. Ready? They explained that this is it right here. Listen to this, okay? Listen to this crap. They get the video, finally. We finally get the only form of video footage in this moment. And what happens? Dude can't open it. They explain the department's Bit9 software blocks them from viewing the surveillance video. What? The only video shown to police they could not see because they were blocked from viewing the video. Holy crap. What the crap? Right? But this video needed review. Yeah. This is madness. That's absolutely madness. So they had to find somewhere to watch this stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys. I would determine the surveillance video was exported with the player and exported the wrong way, essentially. This is what he goes on to say. It was encrypted and also sealed with password access. They provided the username and passcode, and it didn't work. Okay, awesome. Wow. So they end up saying, listen to this, okay? Pay attention. They found out that when it was exported, it actually was exported in a way that would do very little time and take up a whole lot of space. So weird. Why is it that they're having all these issues? Holy cow. So strange, right? Oh my gosh. What? So they go on basically discussing all this savvy computer talk of how he watched a pixelated video because couldn't watch the actual video because it was not exported correctly. All the camera footage will remain available in the original export for complete review with timestamps. Oh, it better be. But none of the files created when exported through the player were cropped, clipped, edited, or converted. Okay. Where are these videos then? Where are the videos? Why is it that they were done in this way? Why did they do it so the cops had such a hard time watching from frame to frame? Why would they do that? What are they, what? That's so confusing. We gotta get to the part right quick where they talk to Travis Scott. And then we'll leave it there for now because I know you guys are busy. You got some busy day. I don't want to keep you for too long. These are all the patients again. Y'all, it's breaking my heart. Oh my gosh. Here it is again. Ready? No body video. So he goes on to state that he did receive clips from people. They did receive clips from people. Video clips, phone calls, and anonymous tips from multiple avenues. What? What are these tips? What are these tips? If it was video, I ask for it to be preserved. Huh. Okay, so wait a minute. One of the guys fighting earlier in the day blank himself with a what? He says he attended the concert and witnessed a fight, and his brother observed one of the guys earlier in the day inject himself with a needle. Wow. So, yikes. He says it could be the description of the person that was giving others injections. What is this about, y'all? One of the attendees titled a video, Asian Dawn and Hispanic throwing stuff at Asian people. They're saying what this guy might have been the guy because they were fighting with him there. What is going on? Yo, that's weird. What? Okay, so this is all their stuff right here. Okay, so they shut down merchandise request to Kirby. Yo, this is madness, y'all. Where is... So this is just basically... Oh, y'all, don't even with me and the safety concerns. Oh, my gosh. Threat level orange? Yeah. Are you serious right now? That's madness. Okay. This is still about how they just had spoke. There it is. Also known by the name Travis Scott, referred to him throughout the interview. We were directed by private security to the room inside the residence. Travis was seated at the table. The other people in attendance were David Burns, transactional attorney Kent Schiff, attorney David Strongberg, manager Vanessa Weather. Oh my lord, y'all, and on and on and on. Personal security. Wow. So Travis stated in the start that he didn't see anything. He didn't hear anything. Okay? This is what he stated in the very beginning. That's what he said, okay? He said Travis ended up just after 10. He knew he had to shut it down. I asked if Travis made the decision to shut it down or if that came from someone else. He said Travis did not know what was going on. He stated that after Travis stopped the show a couple of times, he saw that there were injuries. Someone came on stage. He stated he was not sure if they were police. They used a microphone in order to talk to Travis and told him that they have to shut it down. He stated this happened while Drake was on stage. When Drake exited the stage, Travis did his last song as a goodbye to everyone, shutting it down at 10 p.m. No, he had to finish the show. Exactly. David talked to us about Apple Music, provided us contact information. Y'all, he had to finish the show. Apple Music was there with him. Is that what it stated? Is that what it stated in the beginning? Tell me, because that, yep, okay. Holy crap, y'all, this is so bad. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Obviously, you can see Apple is standing right beside freaking Travis. Because they have invested interest, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Y'all, he really said, didn't see nothing. Mind you, 4.5 million. Okay? Okay. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna read a little bit further and then I gotta wrap it up because I gotta get the king some lunch and we're gonna chill for a bit. And hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, Jules, I know I'm gonna be done in about 5 more minutes, okay? You want me to finish up? Okay. Alright, sorry guys. You know that the king will always come first. Alright, let me just finish this up real quick for you then. Because he's stabbing over there, it sounds like. Alright, Travis did his last song as a goodbye to everybody. No, he did it because he needed to finish the show. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? There was another female in the room. Blah, 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 talking with Travis. He confirmed his date of birth. That they had already spoken with David and Ken. That they were going to discuss what they did with at that certain time. Y'all, first of all, Travis waited 2 days. 2 days. 2 days to get his story straight to talk to the cops. 2 days. Dang. Ain't that something? He paused and began his statement, which was probably, in his head. Like, he probably memorized that for 2 days straight. That's all Travis Scott did was go, I'm so sorry to my fans. I really care about my fans. You do not care. He does not care. He does not. He does not. He goes on with his statement to say his fans are everything to him. Obviously, they are not. Travis expressed emotion, and I told him that it would take time. To take his time while he gathered his thoughts. I reassured him that we could not fully understand what he was feeling at that time, but also stressed the importance of him sharing with us his perspectives and observations while he was on stage. I acknowledged to him that we did not expect him to notice anything was going on in the crowd, but it was important that he understood what he did see starting from the first look. Oh my gosh, y'all. Woo! Call him out. Tell him. They were making him real comfy. They said, listen, it's not on you, honey. It's okay. Just ease up, my guy. We know you didn't do it. Chill out, take a breather, and tell us all about it. Mother Trucker said, look at this dude in a tree. Mother Trucker said, look at this dude in a tree. Right? And then, what was it? 9:19 or something like that? 9:16 actually. You hear people screaming, stop the show, stop the show. And what does he say? Put your middle fingers to the air. Why? Because they're flicking off God. He said, F you to the Lord. And then he took some souls, y'all. That's freaking disgusting. What world is this? Like, what planet am I on? How did I get here? Why do these things happen? This man is a liar, okay? He said he did not see nothing. He saw something. He was up on another stage, on a high-rise stage, okay? It went up. He could see the crowd. He said people always get crazy. Yeah, because you incite that, bro. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lordy, y'all. All right. So we are a good chunk of the way through these paperworks. I so appreciate you guys going through this with me because, oh my goodness, I could not do it alone. We are on page 140 of 1,266 pages. And I'm going to go through every single freaking one because somebody has to. Like, we have to do this. Somebody has to look into it. I know that it doesn't add up. It's not all right. We can't accept that. And how else can we help these people other than do exactly this? How else can I help these people other than talk about it, get it back out there, get you guys to look into it more, see that this isn't right. Like, it's not fair. None of this should have happened. These people should be here today. Barty should be here today. Urza should be here today. Ezra. I just say Urza too because it's so cute. Look at that. How messed up is this, y'all? Literally walking into a portal. And look at his hands and the lightning as well, okay? This is all by design. No wonder why the dude thought he was having a seizure. Holy crap. Look at those lights, you guys. I'm about to have a freaking seizure. Look at this. How would you not? What lighting guy would allow that to happen at an active concert? They know. They absolutely 10,000 billion bajillion % know that that's going to cause people to wig out. But they got it going every which way. Look at this. Look at it. Looks like a giant swirling portal to hell. Ain't that some crap, y'all? I just cannot. I am just shooketh by this. And the hands are so creepy. It's so creepy. So weird. Okay, so again, let me show you this because people are going to try and deny that he did not see it. He saw it, y'all. He saw it, y'all. He absolutely saw it. These are people who are on the ground, y'all. The girl said she stuck her hand out and grabbed another woman's hand because she knew. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry. It's him right here. Look. The cops are right there. Look at him turning. This mother trucker did. Literally turning his back where he knows there's people. Bro, he literally said, look over here. Look over this way. And look, this is what's happening. That's his view. This is what he gets to see. All these people just struggling. Look at that. That's just bodies, y'all. And look, you can see her calling 911. This ain't right. This ain't right. What happened is wrong. These people deserve justice. It ain't right. Whoever set this up, they know better. They know better, okay? It was an absolutely flawed design. Absolutely terrible. This art, the way it looked, y'all, come on, please. I know that you have the eyes to see. and that you're here with me in reality. Look at this. It's just so weird. It is so, so weird, y'all. And imagine, there's people out there who just didn't even know. Just didn't even know what was going on. I want to show you one more picture before I go. Bless those hearts right there, y'all. What's that say? The escape what? The escape what? Oh my gosh. Y'all. The escape plan. See you on the other side. There it is. There it is. I'm saving that. Okay, so in one of our next streams, I'm going to go over all that was sus. I'm going to keep it right there at all things that were sus. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I was just going to head out in a minute. It's so nice to see you all. Thank you, seriously. But y'all, it ain't right. What happened is not right. Look, again, this is before the show. Hi, Frank. Thanks so much for joining me. People were already acting wild. People were already out of control. Okay? So when you hear that people were being pulled out of the crowd at 9 o'clock when it started, that's why. That's why. I genuinely do not know how this was allowed. I don't know how this happened, right? I can't fathom it. But it is so, so wild to me. Listen to this, right? You guys know that we were told in the very beginning, right? It was 8. Here it says 8, okay? Well, 25 more were hospitalized, y'all. 25 more were hospitalized. What did the other article just say? It said right there, 300 concert goers needed medical attention. There it is. Oh my goodness. So is the number truly just 10? We don't know. Probably will never know. The stories, the narratives, none of it makes sense. Anyone who knows the essence of a Travis Scott concert and his behavior knows this was soon to come. Why? Because Travis Scott has been arrested multiple times for inciting riots and rage, right? And listen, I've been in a mosh pit. Y'all think I am some soft little adorable thing? Yes, but also no, okay? Because I've been to punk shows, I've been to ska shows and all these different things, right? I've been in the pit. And do you know what happens? I had a mohawk and everything. Somebody grabbed my arm, they helped me, and I was fine, right? That's what happened. I did not get hurt. That's not what it's for. It's for moshing about. Nobody's really trying to hurt one another. If you're in a genuine mosh pit with people who actually care, you're not going to get hurt. You just bang around. You just fly around and you flop into people. That's it. That's it. That's the extent of it. Nobody's going down. Nobody's getting hurt like that, right? And they will make sure of it. But here, oh, no. Oh, no. Again, we heard that someone told an officer he wants us to do this, right? The officer was confused and he's like, who? She said Travis Scott. He's the one that gets us to do this, right? God dang. Listen to this one. The fan's attorney, Howard Hirschenhorn, said security picked him up like a sack of potatoes and carried him toward the front. Unfortunately, the dude was paralyzed. Y'all, Travis Scott is this is not his first rodeo, y'all. This is not his first rodeo. How is this okay? How is this allowed to happen? Have they truly found a way to destroy lives and bear no responsibility? How is that okay? How does that happen again and again at these certain shows of these certain performers, right? Certain ones like Ariana Grande, for example, just a thought. So anyways, we all know, again, that Kris Jenner just had their 66th birthday right before that. Kylie Jenner in multiple posts and Travis Scott both stated that they did not understand the severity of the event. Right, because if you did, you probably wouldn't have brought your child. Your freaking 5-year-old was there, Kylie. Are you serious right now? You brought your 5-year-old to a concert where people lost their lives. Front row to that ish, and then you were safely escorted out. Are you serious right now? Y'all. The videos that have surfaced of 2 members in the audience were reaching and screaming. They said that they were ignored and pushed off the stage. Oh my goodness. There is video of that. I have seen those. This is pure evil. It was a ritual, and I will say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's why I wanted to discuss it, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm going to call them as I sees it. Apple Music, Live Nation, Travis Scott, somebody bears responsibility. 10 lives are gone. 10. That's not okay. You can't just do that. Right? And maybe he was collecting souls for the afterworld, because, like, what else was he doing with that giant portal and all these souls walking around, right? Like, seems pretty apparent what they're trying to do here, y'all. Here's Drake. By the way, before I go, they did say Drake, for him to get on stage real quick. Mind you, again, Travis Scott would not have gotten the $4.5 million unless he finished the show. Yeah. They said over to the intercom, we got 3 in the ground already, as Drake went on the stage. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate it. Okay, Julian, I'm literally finishing up right now, okay? Okay, please take care of your loved ones. Let them know that they are loved. You know, don't wait till it's too late and they're asking you if you're okay. You don't need an excuse, okay? Just show people that you care, because right now more than ever, it's needed. And I can't imagine. Nobody deserves this. Nobody should have to go to a show and fear losing their life, especially one that's mid and it's not even good, and he still sucks, and he'll always suck. You're a bad person, Travis Scott. You're a bad person. It is what it is. You're a demonio. There's a demonio in your soul. If there is a soul. I don't think so. But what happened was so wrong, so blatant, that if you really try and deny exactly what that is, you've got to be kidding me. You must be foolish. Because Travis continues to sing with basically telling the crowd he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He saw people being pulled out. He doesn't care. Okay? Dude kept singing. Dude kept singing. And now you can sing yourself right off the stage, buddy. Sing yourself right out of the public mainstream, because none of us want to deal with you at all. Like, it's so tragic. It is so horrible. These children came to a place where they had to accept that their lives might be gone. That should never have happened. This should never have happened. Someone bears responsibility, and it's just tragic. It's an absolute tragedy. And somebody should be held accountable. And if there is these different narratives, we should know why, right? And the worst part is Travis knows he cannot take any claim or responsibility, because then that opens him up to litigation, right? No, he can't do that. So all he has to say is, I didn't know. I told you guys yesterday, they made it very apparent that they were walking around shrugging, very animated, like, I don't know what's going on. Why? So they can then say, look, no one had a clue. No one knew. It was all segregated. Can't blame nobody. Too many people to blame. Don't know who to blame, right? Madness. Absolute madness. If you guys had heard about this, please let me know down below. What do you think about all this? Are you curious? I just feel very invested in this. For those who don't know, we did, we did a painting for the youngest person, and we got it to them before Christmas, and it was just, I wanted to do something. I can't keep sitting back and doing nothing. It feels really wrong. Something needs to change. Things need to happen. I think that this circumstance, this terrible happenstance, was used to create even more restrictions. That's all I'm going to say for now on that, because I do got to let you guys go. Got to take care of the king. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. You're all amazing. And just take care of yourselves, okay? Check out my description. Memberships are as low as $2. Holla. Thank you to my members, because you are the coal that makes this train roll, and I couldn't do it without any of you. But stick with me, because next stream, we're going further into this. I'm not stopping until I get through every single page. Okay?